Good evening. Hello. Hello, Mark. How are you? Good to see you. Just having a quick drink. Hang on. How is everyone this evening? So I'm on the community server, and this is me. Just in case you hadn't realised, it's not some weird face cam thing. One thing I need to do quickly. Hello, Mark. How are you? Good to see you. Just having to shut myself up because I don't want to hear that. So let me just bring that back out. Brilliant. Okay. Stupid thing. I had to do a quick change of the inventory before I went live because for some reason it just died on me. Not sure why. Not sure why at all. But here we are. North Brabant 1.4. Splendiferous. I'm sure you'll agree. So this is based out in the Netherlands, and it's the one I'm using for my single player map, so it should be fairly familiar if you're following that series. I like it. It's pretty good. For starter equipment, we got a thresher, a couple of Deutz, the standard combine, standard seeder, a couple of cultivators, a few more Deutz in here. Yeah, 3 of them in fact, just so people have got some sort of mobility around the map. The usual fertilizer, the bog standard, what's that thing called? Forage wagon, yep. And mower. I don't know if we've got anything in here. No. But this is the level of detail in this game. Oh, stuck. This level of detail, look, we've got a lovely little car whoop. Lifters there, and we've got, hang on, let me just, yeah, make sure my microphone set was okay. We've got our gardening gloves, we've got our vice, we've got our tool set, we've got our cupboards, we've got our more gloves, we've got more tool chests, more toolboxes, another vice, and a stool, another stool, and a cupboard. So all our dreams come true, really. Also got a header for the combine, so we can do some corn. And I think that's about it. Is that about it? Yeah. So we've got a lot of work to do. As I say, it's a brand new start on this map. Nothing is sorted out. We've got a bog standard trailer. I can, if I bring up the HUD, if I can remember how to do that. Here we go. Quick way to look at this. Right, okay, so you can see us flashing there.
I already hate this place.
Let's
get out of here.
Aplex, hello, welcome, thank you for the follow.
I already hate this place.
Oh,
let's get out of here.
What's going on there? It's duplicating randomly. Twitch alerts, what are you doing to me? Anyway, some bizarre craziness going on there. Hello, big man, how are you? You are one sexy beast. Thank you. There you go, big man. I don't know what to say to that. I've gone all bashful now. Big man, yes, face cam. This is me. Slightly with a tan. If I move back, I get more of a tan. Have you noticed that? Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I think the lighting's not quite right in the room, but it's a start, isn't it? It's something. You get to see my ugly mug, and as well as my irritating voice. So, Casper, hello. Good evening. Excuse me. Anyway, back to what I was saying, since I got distracted quite easily. You can see us flashing there. That is the dairy farm. You can see the chicken symbol. I'm pointing. Why am I pointing? You can't. Hang on. Can I point up there? That's the chickens, and that's where we obviously have our battery chickens. Then over. Oh no, hang on. Over that way, where above field 28, you can see the trailer tipper. Now that is our pigsty and also our beef cattle. So that's a thing. And everything else is set out like that. And sheep, obviously, you can see on the big field. Up to, I've got to stop pointing. It's rude to point. I need to direct. That's how you do things. Right, let's get rid of that. So we've got a lot of work, as I said. First off, Let's go and check what we got in the fields. Now, this is the bulk standard map, and I haven't done any editing to it, so we do own most of the fields. So you can see there are a number of fields we don't own, but predominant we do own a lot of them. So we've got some corn over here, we've got the grass field here, blah 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 blah, and we've got some wheat over here. See the chickens in the distance. You're going to see how often I drink now, aren't you? I didn't think about that. I'm quite a big drinker, not alcoholic. I do like an alcoholic drink, but I drink quite a lot anyway. So we've got the corn here as well, the wheat here as well, I beg your pardon. Right, so I'm going to hop into the, oh god, rotate around the combine again. And hops in here. And press the wrong key randomly. There you go. I started playing this during the week with a Xbox 360 controller. Yeah, and I'm kind of fiddling around with the controls, and I'm confusing myself half the time, to be honest. How are you? I'm very well, thank you, big man. You're covering the map. Oh, was I? Oh, I am. There. Is that any better? I brought. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of the HUD in a minute anyway, so it should make no difference. But I guess I could move myself. Hang on a second. I could bring the stream down doing this. You do realise that one, and I want to. Oh, wrong one. That one. Yeah, the problem is I've got something else overlapping myself, and I'm probably going to grab that if I... Yeah, I'll sort it out later, don't worry. So I'm going to go head over to the wheat field over here and get a cracking, and see what we can do. One of the things I don't know, what we got over here? Are these are beets, aren't they? Okay, we don't have any beet equipment, and we own that field, I believe. That's field 45. Yes, we indeed own it. Okie dokie. That's going to be interesting. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to do that. I like the HUD off because I think it gives a nice clean screen to play with, and I've got the whatchamacallit, the brain's gone blank. Inspector mod, thank you, Brain, for joining the game. So we've got the inspector mod, so it's not too bad. I am just going to go straight, I think. And let's switch that over. I said I'm going to go straight. That's not straight at all. How long am I streaming for? I am probably going to be streaming for a couple of hours. Probably till about midnight, so that's about 2 hours from now. And I've got to get a rest because I should be out hiking tomorrow, so I need a good night's sleep. You can only watch in 1080p. Millpop, I noticed you joined the website members area. Have you downloaded the mods? If so, you're more than welcome to jump on the server and give me a hand. But God knows I could use a hand. Do I need any mods for my farm on YouTube? Well, I'm always looking for something new and exciting. Although my mod folder is something like 9 gig at the moment, so if you've got anything that really stands out or anything that you think might be worth me having a look at, I've got loads of the class tractors, and if you can find a really good John Deere tractor, I mean a really top-notch one, because John Deere seems to be a little bit few and far between. Now, really good John Deere mods on this map, on this Farm Sim 15. Farm Sim 13 had some really nice ones. And I'd imagine, you know, John Deere is such a popular brand that you'd get some really good ones, but I haven't really seen much, to be fair. But yeah, if any good John Deere mods or anything that's you think needs a look, you know, anything new and exciting, like when the fruit mod came out, that was quite exciting. Or anything that really stands out. But yeah, nothing. I'm trying to downsize my mod file because it's just ridiculous. Because I've got like 3 or 4 different mod files streaming. I had one for my YouTube, and I had one for going on other people's servers and stuff. So yeah, it was a bit of a. I'm just going to cheat and go for the hedge a little bit here. I'm not going to bother doing the sides. Do you know what, it's really nice on multiplayer because you don't get the AI traffic, and the AI traffic on this map are a bit of a pain, if I'm honest. They're forever getting all bunched up by my cows, and then causing all sorts of grief. Let's have a bit of in-cab action, because everyone likes a bit of in-cab action, yeah? Ooh, a bit of in-cab action. Nice. Two to 3 John Deeres. Oh well, yes. Ping them over to me. I will check them out. Thank you. I've downloaded it, but it says I haven't. Oh no! I can't get the what's the VB 216 to work? Has Taff used Levy? Hello. Has Taff used Facecam in the past? No, I don't think I have. I think this is my virginity, my cherry being popped with the old Facecam. Mainly because I wasn't happy with this. This room is really dark. I mean, it's the light in here is pretty rubbish. I need to get some better lights in here. So I've got a couple of spots on the desk in front of me. That's why I might be a little bit Chinese squinted eyes in a bit, but yeah. But I've just got, so you can see there, the light's just going on the green screen a little bit. That's a little bit annoying. Oh, everything collapses around me. Oh god, drive the combine, Taff. Drive the combine. What's going on? Oh no, it's just, where is it? It's there. I don't know what that is. That is. Ah, that's actually in game, I think. Because that's not my green screen. Because I can. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is. Is there a fold in my green screen? Is that what it is? Oh yeah, there is. There it is. Got it. Brilliant. Sorted. Oh well, that's a little bit better. Still got that bit there. But I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. Hola, monster guts. I don't know any Spanish. Let's go French. Ça va? I don't know anything in Spanish actually, apart from hola and si. I'm not sure what the issue is there, Millpop. I'll have a look at that. Oh, your troop. Oh, hello, troop. Due to my potato internet unable to source without buffering. Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's Saturday night as well, because I can see I've dropped 400 frames, but I've done all the checks earlier and they were fine. So it's Saturday night grind, I think, on the interwebs. It's just heavy load on the Saturday night. I'm almost half down. I've got to stop drinking so quickly. Got another 2 hours. I will have to have a few breaks to get another drink or two. It's great to match your voice with the face. I bet you this is not the face you pictured me to have, because I've done that so many times when you're listening to people on YouTube or whatever, and then you finally see their face. You think, really? Really? It's not, because you build an image in your head of what somebody looks like based on their voice. You do it talking to somebody on the telephone. I've known people, and I've got relationships, not relationships, but working relationships with people I've spoken for 7 or 8 years on the phone and never actually met them, and then they face request you on Facebook, and you think, or friend request you on Facebook, and you think, oh, is that what you look like? Oh. Some really good, some you think, oh well, that's not what I imagined. But yeah, it's a funny thing. It's a funny thing how the human brain works. Oh, I'm full. I wasn't paying attention to inspector mods. Right, let's get you out. Let's get my pipe out. Let's fire up one of these little beasts. Oh, why is everything in reverse? I know why everything's in reverse, actually. It's because I'm using drive control, and it's control space to switch the handbrake off, and space is obviously also the drive control, and I'm pretty sure I just blip it probably twice and then stick it in reverse. Oh, hiccups. I'm just putting the drive differential lock on and stuff. If anyone's wondering. I'm going to cheat and just hop through the fence. I hope nobody minds. That's what I do all the time. And I've just realised there's going to be a lot of times when I'm going to have my tongue out going. Concentrating. You know when I'm concentrating when my tongue is out, which is a bit of a bane. American internet equals worst internet. Oh, I don't know. There aren't, I'm sure. I think how the American internet is governed is pretty poor, but yeah, I'm sure there are worse places. You've got some gig internet over there, haven't they? Or they're opening up some gig internet. I'm all tangled up. Don't know if you can see that. Let me just. I felt restricted and I couldn't move. That's my headset for my streaming PC. Oh, sorry, no, that's the headset for my gaming PC. This is the headset for my streaming PC, but I can listen to both PCs through this headset, which is pretty cool. Right, in we go. Let's have a quick look on chat. I was concentrating. Do you see that? I was concentrating. I didn't crash or anything. Super confident and stuff. Right, so what's going on? Just Ola and CPL. Other words. Okay. There are some John Deere 9530s that come in a pack. Ooh! The pack of the John Deere is clean and the others is clean, and they come with John Deere seeders. When you mean they're clean, you mean they're... are you talking virus free, or that they don't actually get dirty? Or have I just misunderstood? Monster, this is North Brabant 1.4. This is the community server. Oh yes, that's what I'm doing. The community server is live. It's live finally, after all those months of saying, "Yeah, I'm going to get a server for everyone to hop on and play." Done it. Finally, got around to it. Only took like what, 6 months? Almost as long as it took me to. Well, I actually haven't done it yet, but to do. Whoa, lag spike. I am with BT Internet, and they are pretty crap, unless you haven't already guessed. I've turned the lights on. That's what that lag spike was. I beg your pardon, Internet. That wasn't you. That was the lag spike turning the lights on. Gamer Juice, yes, correct. It is. Oh, sorry. Yes, it is. What Millpop says. North Brabant 1.4. He's live on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, I'm multi-talented, you see. Yep, BT is bad. Yep. Can't argue. It's funny because I've got BT Sport as well. I've got a Sky package for my TV, but I've got BT Internet because they were the first to go. Well, it's fibre. It's crap fibre, I can tell you that much. But it's fibre, and they were the first ones around here to say you can have unlimited downloads and uploads, and that's why obviously doing YouTube and this, you need that kind of unlimited setting, otherwise you're going to get charged if you go over a cap, or you just can't upload after a certain cap, which is no good in this game. So that's why I went with BT at the time. That was about 2 years ago. My contract is on a rolling contract now, so I can move away, and they keep telling me that now I've got BT Sport, well, I've got BT Sport because I got it free with the broadband package, but now that I'm no longer contracted to them, that I'm going to start to be charged £11 a month from a couple of months' time. It's like, I'll just cancel it then. They say, but if you renew, you can get it for £5. Well, renew my contract for another 2 years. It's like, or 18 months. It's like, no. The reason I'm not doing that is because my company, so I work for a telecoms company, are rolling out what they call, they're going to be rolling out TV and internet as well. And with that, I can get 40 meg down for free. So I'm not going to sign a new contract and get stuck into that when hopefully in about 4 or 5 months my company will roll it out and I'll get it just a staff discount and get it 40 gig for free, which would be lovely. And if they should ever upgrade the equipment around here, I'd only have to pay £3.50 a month for 70 meg download, which is not bad. I think you'll agree in the grand scheme of things. I paid premium for 1 down and 0.5. Whoa, Verizon. Oh, Verizon. Yes, I know Verizon. My company sold their American share to Verizon, and I got a nice payout on my shares. Thank you very much. But yeah, I don't know anything about them as a company. Well, I do actually, but I'm not going to say it because it's not that good. What you'll find is most telecoms companies are appalling. They got this lovely veneer finish on top, and underneath it's just chaos. I've worked for a number of telecoms companies now, and they're all the same. Yeah, you'll be surprised at what goes on in the background. OMG, Taff changes colours. Oh, is that when I do that? Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, look at that. That's instant tan. David Dickinson. That's just my camera adjusting to the. Obviously, it's getting light back off my palm, and then I have got a bit of a tan because I've been out. It's been really sunny here in the UK in the last couple of weeks, and I've had the last couple of weeks off. So I've been out at air shows and at tennis at Wimbledon.
I already hate this place. Let's get out of here.
Outdoors. That is all broke up. Was that Outdoor St. Reveller? Or was that all one word? I don't know. My thingy broke that up, but I'll probably get a second chance now because it's been repeating itself tonight for some bizarre reason. But anyway, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Please say hello in chat if you haven't already, and chat will give you a warm welcome in response. Anyway, let's catch up on the chatteroo. Took me like, oh hang on, I used to have BT fibre optic when I was pretty good, and download speed moved house, and now I'm standard as fibre isn't here. Oh my god, it's very slow and download takes so long. Took me like a day to download FSX. Oh man. I'll tell you a story. It's not a very interesting story, but I'll tell it anyway because I got a captive audience, so why not? The first time I got Steam must have been about, well, you probably won't be able to work it out. It's when Half-Life 2 first came out, and you got the pack with Half-Life 2, you got the CD or DVD. You installed it, but then you had to unencrypt it on Steam, and I was doing that on a 56k dial-up. Oh, it took forever. So yeah, I can imagine FSX download, which is what, about 7 gig? The stream was delayed tonight because my Witcher 3 patch was downloading, and that was about 7 gig, but fortunately with fibre, I've got 25 down at the moment, which is not brilliant, but it's better than nothing. you know, I'm aware that other people are far worse off. It's a first world problem, isn't it? So I get by. I'm watching on my YouTube on my Xbox and talking to you on chat. So modern day miracles, isn't it? Modern day miracles are what we can do these days. 85% full, so I will keep going, and we'll offload when we get to the top of the field. I've got a Lady Gaga song going around in my head, and I have no idea. No idea. David, hello. You say thanks. I probably missed the conversation there, but cool. I'm glad somebody's helped out some way. Monster, have you been able to download all the mods from the links? Because Millpop was having problems earlier. I think it was one of the... Was it the Vaderstad? Oh, we thought the Vaderstad had issues. Well, would you prefer Lady Gaga in your head or Let's All Go to the Movies? Oh, now you've done it now. It's one of those things that's going to be stuck in my head now. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Or Let's All Go to the Movies. Or was that Saturday Night at the Movies by the Drifters, maybe? I don't know. Good songs. Very catchy. I always find the really catchy ones are the really irritating ones, like Gina G. Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, a little bit more. Ooh, just a little bit. You know what I'm looking for. That one. Or Daphne and Celeste. Well, Daphne and Celeste. Everyone loves Daphne and Celeste. Rumours are they're reforming. Hurrah. And if you don't know who Daphne and Celeste are, you're lucky. You're lucky you didn't have to go through that. 90s pop was terrible. It really was. I think today's pop is bad, but... Woo! Lag spike. I love multiplayer servers. They're so much fun with spikes. But it's a lot better. They've obviously sorted out the code somewhat from what they used to do. On. Switch on. On. There we go. There we go. Interesting. Well, not interestingly. I took my motorbike out today because it was a nice sunny day and had a black around the countryside. And they've started the first harvest. Yay! Some of the wheat is being harvested in the UK, which is a thing. Kind of signifies, well, it always signifies to me the coming of the end of summer. I know it's sad. It's only July, but I always had that thing. Growing up in the country, it was always that thing. When the stubble fields were there with all the straw bales out in the stubble fields, I knew it was coming to the end of my 6-week holiday and I'd soon be back at school. Oh, great times but bad times, if you know what I mean. Ah, the Vaderstad from the Giants site. Okay, which one? Oh no, it was the it's the, I don't know how you pronounce that. The K. Oh no, the Kern VB2190. Just have a look. I can't remember what the mods are. Oh, it's the 2190. It's a little crappy baler. Are they not from the Giants site as well? I think they're from Giants, aren't they? Farmsimulator.com or whatever it's called. Oh, found. You have an out-of-date version. I will get that sorted tonight. In fact, what I might do when I finish my beer. Oh, it doesn't look very good on the camera, does it? I might stop the server, remove it, and then people can try and join. So I'm not Billy No Mates working my backside off. So we might do that. Evidently out of date. Well, you know me. I like to keep up with things. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Kagiva Kid. Kagiva Kid? Kagiva Kid. Good evening. Good evening anyway. Welcome to Nightly Butcher Your Name by Taff. I love doing that. That's because I can't read very well. Armour Soup, hello! How are you? Do you know what? This field is deceptively big. It looks tiny, doesn't it? But we've been going now 30 minutes on this field. It's deceptively large. It's like the TARDIS, this field. But yeah, I will. Well, I'll do that because it'll only take 3 or 4 minutes to. Is it just that mod is the problem, Millpop, or have you noticed any more that it's highlighted as having an issue with? Because if it's the case, then I might just get rid of that mod. Or just deactivate it from the server and just refire the server up. So it'll save a lot of bother, wouldn't it? Because let's be fair, not many people use the. Do I need any animal trailers? I've got the. That one, the OEB modding trailer. So it's 19.5 grand. What I've got to be careful with the server. I've almost got. I've got about a gig's worth of stuff on there, so I'm coming up to my limit. I think I'll get just 1,000 megabytes, which is just under a gig, and I'm at like 950 meg with all my mods and stuff and maps. So I'm kind of near the limit, to be honest. I'd have to probably look to remove one to add one, if you know what I mean. And that's because I've got another map, Cobra Park Farm, is also on there for when we were doing the private live streams and stuff. Because I love that map. That's a really nice map. A lot of love and care has gone into that map. It's very evident. We might as well just remove this hedge. We're just completely ignoring it whatsoever. And now with no AI traffic, I can just go riot across the road. It's brilliant. Oh, spike. Did I drop frame? Mods are fine. Okay, cool. I will stop this probably. Not the stream. I'll just stop the server and restart the server, and I'll remove that mod, which should sort out some issues. And I'll also go and get some drinky poos in the meantime. It is a mouthful, especially for me. Giggity. Yeah. The prologer. The mods are not on. I haven't set up any bot commands because I've been busy doing other things. But there is a list on the website hidden away in the members area. But I've also got a mod page on there where I will be giving the mods, like a mod spreadsheet for all the mods I use in all my Let's Plays on YouTube and also in the stream. So there'll be a list of mods for Farm Sim, both the live stream server, which I've already got, and also the YouTube series. I'll also have a mod list with the Euro Truck Simulator mods. I'm just going to go straight through the pylon, bang, crash, wallop, bang, crash, wallop. Also the add-ons and the bits and pieces that I have for FSX will also be on there, and the other games I mod. What other games do I play, guys? I've forgotten already. It's one of those nights. It's one of those nights. Whoa. I dropped the about 70 frames then, so there was definitely a internet spike or communication spike. 96%, brilliant. Good news is I've almost finished this field, so I can plan on doing some good work. Oh god, sorry. There we go. Trying to work it without the HUD up. Just randomly. I know the buttons, but I don't know if I'm in combine mode or if I'm in header mode, if that makes sense. I'm just randomly pressing G, then pressing the command key. Hopefully I'll get the right one. There we go, lovely. Yes, thanks big man. The prologer. If you if you're on Twitch, so if you scroll down a bit, you'll see website button. Click on the web, and you'll be taken to the website. And just go into click on the members thing, and it'll just ask you to sign up, and then approve, and then you go into the member section. In the member section, I've got details on the server, etc. And that's to stop bot hackers and stuff, you know. Unfortunately, you can't be fully open with these things anymore, which is a sad state of affairs. Right, what we're going to have to also do is get rid of these trees like I have done in my single player mod, because they're a nightmare. They are an absolute nightmare. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Try and do a little bit of a jingle jangle dance through here. Look at that. It always gets me that obviously V is to move the header up and down, but then you've got to select the combine to switch the actual header on, which is a bit meh. You think they'd have just sorted that, wouldn't you? Lovely, lovely, refreshing amber nectar. Any DLC? Yes. So I have none of the pay DLC though. So we've got the yes, Monster Guts, they will become wood chips. You are absolutely spot on. Same minds. The DLCs I have got on. I'll just do a quick. Actually, I could just do you a quick mod showcase now. So we've got manure spreaders. We've got the Marshall pack. Telehandlers. We've got the free New Holland pack. Miscellaneous. We've got concrete weight and the OBE modding livestock trailer. Placeables. We've got the straw power plants. Slurry tanks, we've got the Fliegel. We've got the Marshall trailer. We've got the Vaderstad cultivator. Sewing machines, we've got the Kern Satira and the Rapide, or the Vaderstad Rapide. Wheel loaders, part of the New Holland DLC. We've got a Brantner, I don't know why I downloaded that. Not really sure. We've got the Kern baler, and we got the Marshall. So the Marshall pack is basically it, and that's it. So that's the mods we currently got on there. So not too many. So there's no payware because I didn't want to limit people who haven't got the DLCs. I didn't think that was fair. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whoa! As my lag spike sends me careering into the hedgerow. But I'm going to drive through anyway, so it's fine. Oh, I've neglected YouTube. I beg your pardon. Adam, Oh, Farm Simulator. Oh, are you? I thought you were going to go into like a Oh Canada song then. Oh, Farm Simulator. Oh, that's how you've written it. And for some reason, I thought you were going to burst into song like some sort of musical. But Farm Simulator, yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Your face cam and audio are out of sync. Are they? That's YouTube. I had this problem last night. YouTube audio is slightly out of sync. I don't know why. Twitch seems to be okay. If Twitch could just give me the nods to see if my audio and sync is working. Error like that, okay. Oh, sorry, that was a terrible joke. Yes, if you let me know if that's working okay, then we'll have a look. My Twitch is twitch.tv/Taff_in_Exile. And then you'll come to my Twitch page. No JCB on this one because that's payware, isn't it? I do own the DLC, which I use on my single-player game, but again, I didn't want to prevent anyone who hasn't purchased the DLC from joining the server. Yeah, I don't know what it is with YouTube. It's especially as YouTube have announced that they're going to do this. Oh God, I want something. Knock my beer over there. YouTube have announced they're going to do this new streaming app to take on Twitch. Well, yeah, they better get their finger out really, because what services they do have are okay, but I've never had that. It hasn't been audio syncing out before on YouTube, so I don't know. They've obviously got some issue in the background. It's a very complex setup, I'm sure. So I'm not one to judge what I am. How's the harvesting coming along? It's coming along well, thank you. It's coming along well. It's taken me surprisingly a long amount of time. I don't know why. This field, as I said earlier, is like the TARDIS. It's far bigger than it initially appears. As I say, when we come up to the end of this field, which is probably when I'll finish my beer, I'll take a quick break, stop the server, get rid of that baler mod, which is causing the issues, and fire it up again, and see if that's any better. You speak French? Ooh. Don't test me, because I did French at school, but unless you want me to tell you that I play football and ask you where the tourist information office is, French and Italian, I love just listening to them. Sound audio very good, thank you, big man. I've got this kind of, I always wait at the end of the field so I don't get like straw on the turn, because that annoys me. My OCD kicks in and I don't like straw on the turn, so I tend to try and tidy it up neatly like that. Bit of external view this one, for the external view fans out there. Kill the little Ratner wagon. Yeah, I could do that as well. That's a good shout. We don't need that. I don't know how that made it in there. It was probably already on the server and I kind of just didn't disable it. What kind of beer? It looks like Corona. No, it's not. It's Foster's Gold, actually. I know. It's a premium lager, chill filtered at 4.8 for a clean, crisp taste. It's actually alright. I know Foster's is Foster's, but it was on sale in the supermarket, so I thought it's very easy to drink. It goes down very easily, so I keep scratching my stubble. I've realised that. It's quite annoying. How are we doing? 86.9% full. Well, we'll get another strip in there, won't we? That is a very large tree, and it looks slightly out of place, doesn't it? Oh, good news. Just back there, you see that mound through that other field? That is where the forestry for real location takes place, but you can cut any tree down, obviously. Good map. It's a good map. I like it. Rain King, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing this fine Saturday evening? Supermarket. Is Canada the only place in the world that doesn't sell beer in local stores? Where do you get your beer from then? Do you have to go to an official off license or something? You can buy alcohol in the UK pretty much anywhere. Supermarkets, corner shops, libraries. Maybe not libraries, but yeah, you can. God, we're born alcoholics here in the UK. But then, if you're in Canada, the Canadians are so polite. You probably never thought to complain, to say, why can't we have alcohol in supermarkets? Stoned Arnie, you have plans of doing multiplayer. Any rules or requirements to come online and play along with you? Head over to the website. Link is in the Twitch. Sorry, YouTubers, I haven't sorted out for YouTube, but in the Twitch link, in Twitch, if you scroll down, you'll see the website link. Head over to there. Click on. You've got to be a member, which just means you have to sign up. It's nothing. There's no test. There's no. You know, we don't ask you to fill out some sort of mathematical equation or anything like that to sort of pass an IQ test or anything like that. We're quite welcoming. But it's just to stop bots trying to get the details of the server and stuff like that. You know, usual internet trolling and crap. So head over to there, and then it will give you a full list of mods, 2 of which you won't need in about half an hour or less. So I'll be removing them. And yeah, and it's got rules on there. It's basically common sense rules. You know, don't be a jerk. Get along, play nice with others, and yeah, anyone who's been obstructive will be reprimanded in the severest way. Being British, we'll write them a strongly worded letter. If that doesn't work, we'll declare war. That's how we go. But no, isn't it? Obviously, just be cool and it'll be okay. Might be, but I think Canada's also the only place with dedicated beer stores. A beer store in a brewery, or a brewery. We've got beer stores. Brilliant. I think, is it Australia where you don't buy like a bottle of wine in a restaurant? You actually buy your wine or your alcohol before you go to the restaurant, and you take it with you. Is that Australia? That I always thought was quite weird, but if it works, it works. At least you know you're going to enjoy the drink if you take it with you. You can't complain if it's a crap house wine, then, can you? I'm dreadful at keeping up with. I'm looking up because I've got the monitor up there with the chat on. I've also got a monitor there with some information on. So if I keep going like this, it's not because I've got some sort of wobbly head like a Fallout 3 bobblehead. No, it's because I've got information on 2 screens and my eyes keep flicking. Oh, they have them in the States as well. but they put it in the pumps. Unfortunately, the fact that we can have alcohol in the UK pretty much from wherever we want to buy it, like supermarkets, etc., it is of course impacting on the pub trade and the bar trade and that kind of thing. Sure, people still go out for drinks with friends and stuff, but in this economic downturn that we find ourselves in, although it's getting a little bit brighter here in the UK, I may have clipped the tree. Can't confirm it, but the fact the combine bucked about 4 foot in the air, there's a slight indication we may have clipped it. I'm not going to confirm or deny it though. Ooh, what did I miss? Sounds very nice. You have any plans for a voice chat or anything? Yes, there is a TeamSpeak server as well. Details, same place, which I'm not actually logged into. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot to log into that, but I can do that in the break. All love this sim, but as you know, things take time. Things do take time, but that. And after last night, I had the worst luck playing games last night. I tried a bit of 7 Days to Die. That wasn't working very well. I kept dying. Had lots of internet issues. My friend and colleague Akik was hosting the server to begin with, and yeah, his internet died halfway through. So there was I with a ping of 33,000 milliseconds. It's pretty much unplayable, funny enough. So then we switched to Ark, and raptors just had it in for me last night. Just came out of nowhere. These ninja raptors. They were hiding under rocks. They were hiding in the trees. Oh dear. It was a sad state. It was a sad time indeed. But I also did some recording for Ark for my single player on YouTube. It didn't get much better today. It didn't get much better. But we had a good ending. We had a... I was going to say we had a happy ending, but I didn't want to go there. Going to have to get that tuft. That's going to annoy me, that little tuft of straw there, so I'm just going to get that because my perfectionist status, or maybe not perfectionist, my OCD will not allow me to leave that little tuft there. Drunk. Brilliant. I usually don't drink apple ale because it's so freaking hot. The weather, not the ale. When you say apple ale, are you referring to cider or is it apple ale? Obviously, when you're a kid, that's what it used to drink. But I do drink a lot of. Not that I got a problem, but I do drink ciders now. I actually make my own ciders as well. Do a bit of home brewing. Yeah, something for me and the old man to get into. Try and do a bit of father-son bonding and that kind of thing over the last few years. And so we got ourselves a press. He's got loads of apple trees and pear trees. We make ourselves homebrew cider. And last year's was actually drinkable, and it was actually very nice. And it still is. We've still got a couple of we'll do some bottling tomorrow because we've run out of what we bottled the first time round. So we've probably got about, what do you get in a Coke bottle? About 2 litres. So we've probably got about 4 to 5 litres left, which is nice. So we'll bottle that up, we'll drink that, we'll put some of those into glass bottles and have them at Christmas. It's nothing like a nice cider on Christmas Day after you've taken the dogs for a walk and your face is frozen, your nose is bright red, can't feel your hands or your toes, and you come back, sit by the fire and have a nice cider after lunch. Fantastic. Yum yum yum. Yum yum yum. Jarek, hello, how are you? Can you say hi to my sister? Her name's Rose. Hello Rose, is Rose watching again? Now, I remember the other names of the people you asked me to say hello to last time, so if you say that again, I'm going to test you to see if they're the same names. I don't forget. Well, I do. My short-term memory is appalling. Long-term memory is not too bad, actually. I've got a very good long-term memory. It's just trying to get it in there to begin with. Once it's in there, it's not coming out. Rather to the monitor. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. It's Saturday in your area. You might be Antipodean, and you might have already gone into Sunday, or even further east. Anyway, it may not have to be in the Australia or that area. But welcome anyway. Hello, hello, hello. So you fed the zombies, so you got that going for you. Yeah, that wasn't intentional. That wasn't intentional. Also, Gentle Ben was a big help. Gentle Ben was a big plus of last night, I thought. For those of you who didn't watch it, Gentle Ben was this bear who was just walloping zombies for me when I was dying horribly. Lovely, lovely little critter. And there we go. We finished the field. Huzzah! Off. 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 Good. Brilliant. Okay, field done. Whew. Good work, me. Good work, me. I'll have to have a week off from this now, and everybody else pick up the slack. Whoops, spilled some. Right. Not sure, it's just called Apple Ale. It's terrific for hot weather because it's not very heavy and it makes sense. But it's also not weak pea water. Cider is stronger than alcohol, stronger than beer. Ciders are normally around 5 to 7, 8%, and they're good. And UK, everyone likes a nice bit of cider. Right, what I need to do is find out what we've got going on the rest of the farm. Yeah, as you can see, we've got lime, oat, rye, sunflowers, potential, pigs, fattening chickens for those who latecomers. £11 an egg. Eggs are expensive, it would appear. You won't be buying a dozen of them, would you? Ooh, 120 quid for a dozen eggs. Seems a bit crazy. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, this is what I was looking for. So we've got wheat in that field, we've got corn, loads of grass, and sugar beets. Okay, corn harvest it is then. Tsunamic Nebula. Is this the first time I have ever seen you, Taff? Hello. Yeah, I think it's the first time for many, and I'm sure it's a shock. I will put links for counselling in your area if you need somebody to talk to. If you can't sleep at night now, having seen me, I apologise. But there's help out there, so we'll be sure to make sure you're okay. Have to go, Taff. Catch you next time. Cheers, big man. Have a good evening, love. Lovely to see you. Weird appearing, disappearing bales there. We've got some Kolk there, which is lime, I think, if my German is awesome. Right, I am going to stick this header just near these wood pieces. Lovely jubbly. Right, whoa, lag spike. Let's grab, oh that's really annoying that it's not the same colour. I bought the New Holland corn header because it fits this one, I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, it does. But the yellows just don't match and that drives me crazy sometimes, you know. Bit funny like that. You guys still sweltering over there in the UK? No, it's gone. It's dropped to a pleasant 25 degrees ish Celsius here in the UK now. The nights are quite warm though and muggy, which is a bit meh. But it's gone to a really nice temperature, and we've had a lot of thunderstorms this week, which has kind of brought the temperature down. Could have a bit of rain overnight and early morning, so I'm not playing tennis tomorrow. Boo! Disappointing. It's outside course, unfortunately, on my tennis club. So, but it does, of course, mean I can have a few drinks tonight and do a bit of streaming, which is pros and cons, swings and roundabouts, as they say. Let's just switch that off. Let's fire this beast up and go and park this in the, dump this in the zone, as they say. So we'll give people who don't know the map a little bit of a rough guide. Bring the map up. So you can see we're coming to the bottom of field 5 there, and where we are going to the tipper trailer on the right hand side of field 7, so it's just down the road. It's no biggie. Oh, how long are you going to be streaming tonight? I am going to be streaming for about another hour, but I'm going to stop for about 5 minutes. The stream's going to keep going, but I'm going to get another beer, and I'm going to switch the server off and on, but remove 2 of the mods so some of the guys can jump on if they've got the mods downloaded. So we'll have a short intermission, and we can all sing Let's All Go to the Lobby to get ourselves a treat, because everyone loves that. We've got corn, barley, canola, and oh, I've just realised something. I cannot back these trailers up. Is it me? Can anyone else? Does anyone else have problems with these articulated trailers? That they just, can I cheat and do this way and just ram it out? I can. I know it's not great to drive. Oh my god, we're burying the tractor. Like, we may not get out. Okay, we got out. We're okay. And oh crap. I just can't drive. I can't reverse these trailers. I don't know what it is. Awaiting approval. Okay, I will do that in a tickety-boo. Actually, let me just... I've got my other computer over here, so that's what I'm typing. What I can do, unless I've already done it, no. Hang on. I don't have my account on that PC, so I'll have to do that in the break, because I need to use the PC I'm currently sat at, which is a bit of a pain. Right, nice and slow. Like slow and steady. There could very well be. Oh! Hang on. Oh. Oh, yes. Good God, we're getting rid of this trailer and we're getting a normal style trailer. I hate these tiny trailers. They're horrible. Thank you, Monster. Yes, they are horrible trailers. I will... Don't worry, guys. I will approve you in literally 2 seconds. So when I come back on, I'll actually pause in, like, now. And we can join. There will be mods to download, clearly, but the links are on there. And just switch that off so we don't have to worry about fuel. So guys, let's just catch up on chat. Yes, Roy, the Ali, hello. Sorry, I haven't looked up for a while. Aaron, hello, good evening. Sorry, Jarek, you sorry you missed the other live streams. Don't worry, bud, don't worry, it's fine. I'm glad you're here now. Yeah, YouTube is not in sync with voice and camera for some. I don't know why. It's YouTube. Twitch is working, so it's. Glenda, BJ hug. Okay. Maybe that's just my mind. Oh, your friend says hi. Hello, Josh. Hello, Josh. Your name's now gone into my memory. You should make forums, maybe. I have forums. The forums on the website, on the site. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I will do. I've literally. I only put it up together yesterday. It will change completely. It's how it is. Samsung. Hello. Hello. Samsung Galaxy S3. Wow. Got good advertising going on there. I will pause this for a second. And we're going to take a short intermission. I'll get another beer. I'll restart the server. I'll approve the people, and I'll remove the Bratner Bale trailer and the Kern Baylor, which is the 2.9 something or other. So you don't need to download those mods if you want to come in the server. So I'll stop talking, and I'll be right back in a jiffy. Hello, welcome back. I'm back. Fresh resources in hand. Now, I've had a quick look at the web administrator for the site, and your requests haven't actually made it through to the box, so I'm not sure where they are. I'll keep an eye on them, so if they do come through, and I'll let you know. But oh, hang on 2 seconds. Let me just. I've got to switch screens to go back on that one, so I will be back in 2 seconds. I'll keep talking to you, so you got the lovely whine of my voice, just so you don't feel like you're missing out in any way. But let me just do another quick refresh there. No, last one was about 5 o'clock this afternoon, or 7 o'clock this afternoon, beg your pardon. But don't worry, we'll be. Oh, let me bring you back. Hello. But don't worry, there will be. I'll be live streaming on this server as well. So you probably need to get the mods downloaded anyway. So that will probably, unless you've got like awesome broadband fiber, it's probably going to take a while. And I'm only going to be going for the next 15 minutes because I'm going to finish about midnight tonight. Those those tyres just keep freaking me out every time I walk past them. Did you know 9.19 is so confusing with the new mod manager? I haven't saw that. That's in beta though, isn't it? I think it's only released in beta, isn't it? The new 1.19, and I haven't looked at it because obviously for the YouTube series I want a stable build. And I was watching one of my viewers, Canoe, and also I think Squirrel, Paul, the Squirrel's Nuts, also did a thing where you've got 1.18 with Poland rebuilt and pro mods, Go East, the Scandinavian DLC, and also Russia map working, but it just crashes to desktop for me, and I don't know why. I would love to get all those maps working together, but for some reason they just have no love for each other on my rig. I don't know why. I love how this works. Clonk. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. That's technology right there. Jarek's back. Hello. Welcome back. How long are you streaming for, Joseph? I'm streaming for about another 50 minutes. Can people join the survey? Yes, you can. If you can get on. Oh, somebody's joining. It's alright, I'll have a drink. Bloody hell, my Visa card is blocked now. Someone tried to buy for $2,000 at Apple Store. I don't even have an Apple product in my life. Oh, that's crap. But the good thing is, with your credit card, at least your credit company will be liable for that, not you. Edward joins. Hello, Edward. Aloha. Oh God, I can't type. Do you want to? Oh, he's left. I guess he's fine. Don't worry, I'm not scared by a bit of hard work. Can't get the combine to work, mind. Got to switch the engine on, of course. Now I'm going to go shooting off into the field, but that's fine. Bill Pop has joined the server. Fantastic. Yeah, it is that pain with cards. And issues like that. It's a pain. My bank I've never had my card or details stolen, thank God. But my bank, they just keep putting a hold on my cards if they think they see some odd sales activity. And they said, "What? We saw this activity here." Well, yeah, I bought that. Oh, right, okay. And it's every time I go and buy tyres for the car, they stop it, and then they send me a letter saying, "We tried to ring you." Well, no, you've got my mobile number. After the 4th time this has happened. Oh, I don't know. I ask you. I guess it's good that it's difficult to get money out of my account, but not when it's me, surely. We've got Pro Mods, TSM. Oh, but also, yeah, I know Pro Mods and TSM have never liked each other from the get-go. But also Pro Mods and I have TSM 6.0 on my profile. Mine's corrupt. Oh, rubbish. Bill Pop, do you wanna jump in the harvester? Just can't hear me. I'll jump in the tractor and bring this over for her. Him? Her? Mill Pop. I don't know if it's a male or female. Mill Pop. Reese, good evening. How are you? Ooh, I clearly wasn't looking while I was driving then. Hello. Please don't be shocked with my appearance on screen. I may look like some sort of troll that's just climbed out from under a bridge, but Toogling. I spelled toggling wrong, clearly. Toogling, but never mind. Yes, we have drive control on this map, which may catch a few people out, but it's it takes a bit of getting used to. But once you get used to it, it's pretty cool. Oh wow, hang on. Chat's just gone mental. It's all good. Just got my card back locked now. Yeah. Okay, good. That's good news. At least you won't be put out. Apart from the inconvenience. Alright, cool. It'd be good to have you on here, Monster Guts, as always. Taff, how many Pro Mods folders do I need? It says I need to download 3, but I only seen 2. Right, so with Pro Mods, there are 3 files, but you download. Well, you set up a profile file, which will give you things like if you want to set the internal cab volume like 4 or 5 times louder than it normally is, so you can get traffic sounds in the cab. There's also things like damage and things. So there's that kind of setting file which you download first. Excuse me, I'm just going to switch that off actually. And then there is the main Pro Mods file. So you can download it free, but it comes in 2 parts. So you download those 2 parts. And then you just put them in there. So there should be 3 files in total. Yes. But you'll probably have 2 downloads, and you'll also have the file which you create for like a configuration file. If you follow through the steps, there's 3 steps to doing it, and it should see you getting all the files you need. What we got behind this combine? Oh, we got plough. There you go, got a plough. I can say combine, but clearly I meant tractor. I still can't get into the members section of your site. I haven't. Hang on. The problem is, I don't think I can get my. I need my mouse off my screen. Hang on 2 seconds. Let me just go on my other thing and refresh it and see if that's come through. It's not come through. I've got no other. So I've had them 18th. Yeah, they come through for today, but I had nothing in the last 2 hours. Maybe they're doing. Maybe the server's down or something. But let me just log out and log back in. So the last membership request I had was about 3 hours ago. So they haven't come through. I think it's probably just the emails running a bit slow. I apologise for that. But if you keep, you can see my screen. Look how messy my desktop is. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, that's my scruffy desktop. The problem I have is that I've got multiple monitors, and every time I load, the icons are normally in a different place. It's fun. The joys of working with my setup is a nightmare. I do have an icon saver, so you save the icons, and then you should theoretically, if it doesn't load up in the correct space, then hold down shift and right click, and you can just put reload icons, but it kind of only half works. It's a bit meh, if I'm honest. Oh. Beer mat came with me. Joseph, it's a bit weird watching Taff farm while I'm playing B17 the Mighty Eighth. Oh, good man. Well done. That's a great game. I'm glad people are playing that. I've been playing it for 10 years. I love that game. I love the machinery. I wanted to be a farmer when I was a kid. Big boys' toys. Awesome. I might buy a farm and retire on a farm, I think. Although it's a bit hard, isn't it? It's hard work. Oh, okay. On my way, clearly not paying attention. Sorry. No worries, Jerk. Have I played... Oh, you have played the first Call of Duty and United Offensive. Good man. Yes. Do you know what? I fired up... I literally installed that 2 days ago, and I've been playing through United Offensive. I love that B-17 bit. It's really nicely modelled. You're running about in the bomber with bits... crew falling down, bits falling off. You have to put the fuel out or switch the fuel off. It's great fun. Love that. Love that. Really good. The first Call of Duty 1, or just Call of Duty, United Offensive, which was the DLC or the expansion pack for that, and Call of Duty 2, I would say are still my favourite Call of Duties, hands down. Modern Warfare was pretty good. 4, was that Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare? And also World at War I kind of enjoyed, but although that was a bit clunky in places. But I kind of went off Call of Duty, to be honest, after that. I'm not the greatest FPS Twitch shooter anyway, so... But I killed so many hours playing Call of Duty 1 multiplayer. My god, that was so much fun. So much fun. I used to go by the name of Jax on there. No real reason. And I used to have a really good kill ratio. I loved it. So if you ever got killed by Jax, Jax, that was me. That must have been about 10 years ago. Or more, even, probably. Do you stream every day? No, I don't. Sadly, I have to work. I work for a telecoms company, but I do have a mortgage. I'm trying to pay off my mortgage and usual household bills. So yeah, I do work a normal 40-hour week or 37.5-hour week, and I stream and YouTube in my spare time. It's a hobby. I was going to say it gets me out of the house, but it really doesn't. It keeps me in the house, which in summer is not a great idea, but in winter it's nothing like it. But I'm looking to put together a streaming schedule, and I look to hopefully be doing 2 to 3 streams a week. I can't do every day because of other commitments and other things. Friends, family, they'd miss me. I'll be sending out search parties and stuff. Yeah, they would miss me. Well, they may not miss me to begin with, but eventually they would miss me. I'm pretty sure they'd miss me. I'd hope they'd miss me. I'm not so sure they would. I don't know why I brought those up, but I'm going to go rake the hedge. How's the harvester doing? Harvester is at 90%, cool. I'm going to try and keep an eye on that now. I'm going to multitask at the same time. It's okay, Taff. At least I'll have him for next time. Yeah, no worries. They'll probably come through sometime in the middle of the night. Wake all night waiting for them, to be honest. I'll go to bed. But in the morning I'll check and I'll approve them. And then you will probably get an email within the next day. You will be instantly approved, but the email, I think their email system notification is just a bit slow. For some reason it's just, it's a bit slow. Because I obviously set myself up as an account, and bearing in mind I was obviously member number 1. And it took about 30 minutes for the email to come through. It was like, no, expecting a little bit quicker. I was kind of waiting on it. In my documents under ETS2 and mods, I see no pro mods, def, pro mod, map, and pro mods. But when the ETS2, all I see is the def and map. Would it still work? No, you definitely need 3 files. Definitely need 3 files. So are those 2 files from your download? If not, you've missed a file. I think you've missed a file. So first off, oh, buy armor suit. Have you got to go? Take care, buddy. Have a good one. What was I going to say? Yes, if you... Depends, I'm guessing probably... I always pay $1 to get the all-in-one mod file, because I'm lazy and it just installs for me. But the free version comes in a 2-part download plus the file. Make sure you downloaded both files, because there is 2 files for it. Whoa! Huge acceleration because the cultivator is up. How's the combine doing? Combine is at 54%. Sweet. Okay, you can do a couple more rows. Charlie! Hi, Joe! Hi, Joe. Joseph. Hey, Charlie. Hey, guys. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Taff. Hey, yeah. Sorry, I missed that. Andrew Fox. What's the crack? It's doing a bit of farming sim. Chilling out on our community, our new, shiny, spanky new community server. And I'm doing all the... I tell that, Millpop's doing a valiant job over in the combine in Harvester. Over in the combine in the harvester. Over in the cornfield in the harvester. And I'm just tidying up this wheat field as best I can. Combine is at 71.5%, so we'll keep an eye on that one, and we will not let them fill up this time. That's my bad. Avoid the tree. I will buy some chainsaws and we'll get these trees down because they're a bit of a pain, to be honest. Is the dollar thing safe? Oh yeah, the dollar thing's absolutely safe. It's just a way of supporting the ProMods team, basically, so they can finance hosting the files, hosting the server, and that's what it's for. Just as a way of supporting them. because they do such good work. I think TSM the TSM map is really good, but the Pro Mods maps are they're just something else. They're really nice, and especially coming from Wales, the way they've done the Welsh stuff. So they got Araf, which is slow in Welsh on the roads. Right, let's just hold fire here and jump over to this one. Where's the combine? There we go. Okay, get them on the way back. Now we've got a moving target to aim for. When will you be streaming next, and what will it be? Good question. I will probably be streaming. I might. Oh, okay. We going? We can go. Yeah. Both very tentative. Why am I? Oh, I've moved away a little bit. Let me just come back. Yeah, we're not synchronised yet. There we go. Shoot camera. Is this the worst? This is the worst. Sorry, this is my fault. I don't want to hit the number 3 to go on auto drive because it will just accelerate at like 1,000,000 miles an hour. Right, let me just pull away and get out of the way and stop holding up the harvest. What an idiot. What an idiot I am. Who would sneeze? No, I'm good. My eyes were watering like I was going to sneeze, but no, I'm okay. Yeah, so probably going to stream. Potentially, I have a Tuesday night flight night, which I go up in the. I should have got my nose now. I go up on Cliffs of Dover or one of the flight sims anyway with a couple of the guys, and we band about, having a bit of a laugh on there. I might stream one of those actually. If not, it's probably going to be maybe a Wednesday or Thursday, then probably one of the weekend days, Friday or Saturday, or perhaps both. I haven't decided yet. Because I don't know if it's going to be Wednesday or Thursday because I play for 2 football teams. And it's not nothing professional, it's just mates, but there's two leagues they play, like 7-a-side leagues. They're not full size games. One plays on a Wednesday, one plays on a Thursday, and depending which one I play for, depending on which night I've got free. Also, sometimes there's club tennis nights on a Thursday and a Wednesday, so it's kind of a bit of a pain. That's why I've got 2 teams, so I can, if I'm playing tennis one night, I can play for the other football team, and then if I'm playing for vice versa. So it makes sense. Yeah, it's about 60p. That's what it is. And you know, it's all done through PayPal, so it's all perfectly safe. You're fine. I think you'd make a good farmer. Thank you. Do you know what? I've always wanted to be a farmer. As I was saying earlier, when I was a little boy, I wanted to be a farmer. But then, yeah, real world life got in the way. My uncle's a farmer. He's got a farm up in North Wales. Used to be a dairy farmer, quite a big dairy farm up there. But they've got rid of the herd now. They still have a few sheep, and they do a bit of crop here and there. But mostly it's turned into a racing livery now, so they do racehorses. Because my cousin's taking over the farm, and he does like his racehorses. Sweet. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a bit of farming. It's a lovely, being out in the countryside. It's just the best, isn't it? Especially when I work in the city, in an office in the city. Well, if I go in, I actually work from home a lot of the time, which is pretty good as well. But Taff, have you seen... Oh, hang on, I missed a couple of lines. Derbyshire Studios, hello. Audio's way out ahead of the video. Oh, sorry. That's me reading chat. Yeah, YouTube's having issues. I don't know why. It's fine on Twitch and it's fine on the local stream, so it's YouTube, unfortunately. Which is going to be a real pain in the backside, actually, because the video will obviously go onto YouTube and that will be all out of sync, and it's... YouTube are having issues. It's something that's developed in the last couple of days. I don't know what that is, but it's nothing I know how to deal with, unfortunately. Sorry, ever since I rubbed my nose, it's got really itchy. I could get some cultivation. Oh no, I could collect the straw, couldn't I? Follow a job through, Taff. Follow a job through. Got this half-assed attempt that I am doing. I would know all the lingo. Wow, I don't know about that. Your uncle's a cattle farmer, the wandering master. Yes. As so you probably know that. What's wrong with me? Cattle have that. There's kind of like a fresh smell with cattle. If anyone's gone to a cattle farm or worked on a cattle farm or has any family in a cattle farm,
I already hate this place. Let's get out of here.
That weird thing's happening again. Was that Hunting AI Dan? Hello, welcome. Thank you for following. Sorry, that just went weird. Twitch alerts is not working. Nothing's working. Technology is against me today. I'll have a good fiddle round and play around and try and get it working again. But thank you for the follow. Please say hello, chat, and chat will give you a warm welcome in reply because they're lovely and cuddly and lovely like that. Nothing to be feared. Right, let me just jump into this one. And slow right down. Wait for the auto drive to slow down. There we go. And we'll get the combine on the way back. Jarek, I have 5 acres of land beside my grandparents' farm. Sweet. What do you do with it? Is it just fallow at the moment, or actually growing something on it, or are you thinking about putting some animals or fruit trees? Do fruit trees and get yourself some cider. Get a nice little mini brewery going. I'm an arable and sheep farmer. My uncle, is your uncle dairy or meat? He's dairy. Dairy. He's up in North Wales and but they still got the sheep. There's nothing like lambing season, is there? Tongue out because this is concentration mode. It's okay. Oops. As I completely screw up. Okay, and the combine, so the tractor decides to stop. Don't do that again. Embarrassing me in front of all these people. I'm butchering this up. I'm blaming this trailer. We're getting rid of this trailer for defo. Right, we'll take it to the end and then we'll clear out. But what's really nice about this map, this is predominantly a dairy map. So, just dive one out of the way. So, over here, you've got the big dairy fields, and what they do, you've got the cattle grids here, and they can actually wander in on their own, and in the single player, that's brilliant, all the traffic stops, it's like driving in India. You've got the dairy in here, and you've got basically the milking parlour and everything here, so that's brilliant. So there's a huge dairy farm. We've got the milk hookups and stuff. We've got the office in here. Bucket, don't know why. Broom. Got big old tanks. It's a lovely map. It's a lovely map. Right, let's get back to my jewelry collecting. And then I slow down. Wait 20 minutes for... There we go, finally. and that's a good enough speed so I can actually read at the same time. Taff, you said you want to be a farmer, but in your job at least you're guaranteed a certain amount whereas farmers are not guaranteed a certain amount of money. That is true. That is true. It's and one of the things that's one of the reasons they got rid of their dairy herd was pretty much because in the UK you can buy 4 pints of milk for £1. Now a pint of milk for 25p is ridiculously low. I mean, come on. I know supermarkets do it as like a cost or a loss to drive people, because milk, bread and eggs are like your 3 basic staples of most people's shopping, unless you don't like, for some reason you don't like them. But they are the loss earnings which they can get people in the door. It's a ridiculous amount of prices. Can you subscribe to what? Can you subscribe what to Twitch? Sadly, I've not done enough Twitch to warrant them even looking at me and giving me anything near enough attention for a sub button. But I'm not sure that's exactly what I mean. Oh, just a forest for now. Oh, forests are good. Gotta love a nice walk in the forest. Do you actually... Whoa, bit of a lag spike. Do you actually maintain it for like woodland, cutting it, or is it purely just a forest left alone to its own ends at the moment? I'll just dump this straw. I'll just wiggle this back as badly as I possibly can. There we go. Brilliant. Find the lock point. There he is. Okay, let me catch up with chat while you're doing this. Your uncle's a meat farmer. Okay. Sheep are funny. Sheep are crazy characters. Milk, cheese and eggs can also be the big areas of loss for shops. Yes, yes, absolutely. And it's ridiculous. It's killing our dairy farmers, unfortunately. Monstrous, yes, just need to sign up to his website and the details and the DLs, the mods. Yes, thanks you, Monster, answering questions which I've been not ignoring, but haven't been had the concentration enough to do 2 things at once. I'm not a woman and I can't multitask. I apologise. Let me just grab these things. Are they down? There we go. So we'll just grab these little drops we missed. And I'll pick up where we left off. How's the combine doing? 64%, fantastic, doing a grand job. Still playing B-17, the Mighty 8th, just successfully bombed the... Oh, the Riksdag, no casualties, well done. Blimey, Berlin is a tricky place to go. Do you know what, I turned my head thinking I had track IR then. But I've tried to use my Logitech steering wheel with this game. I know people swear by using their steering wheels and pedals for this game. I can't get on with it. I just really can't for some reason. Downloading the full Pro Mods 680 meg, that sounds about right. I had to wait 5 minutes for PayPal to send me the email and loads. I'm going to crash if I keep reading. I'll come back to that. I'll just get this bit I missed. Send me an email and then what's that? Sorry, let me read that again. I had to wait 5 minutes for PayPal to send me and email them payloads, then send me the mail. Okay, yeah, okay. What's it called? This is called... I haven't been following the conversation. This map? This is called North Brabant 1.4. If that's the question. If it isn't, I apologise. I'm reading 2 lots of chat, and I struggle to follow conversations at the rest of the time. A lot of flak though, and about 1 group of ME-262s. Oh, they're scary the first time you come across those jet fighters. Aren't they quick with the old guns? It's like, it's a nightmare. Oh, subscribe to the Twitch channel. Yeah, I'm not popular enough, sadly. Maybe one day, when everyone else has moved on to a different format, they will give me a sub button. But no, I've only got like 500 followers or something, so I don't do enough streaming to warrant anywhere near consideration for a sub button. A certain amount of subs per stream for over like a 2 month period or something, or 6 week period, and then they'll consider you and you apply or something. I don't know. Oh. I took my eye off the ball there.
I already hate this place. Let's get out of here.
Why is that duplicating itself? Genius! PTZ, hello, welcome, thank you for the follow. And that bizarre notification, I don't know what's going on with that. It's duplicating itself bizarrely. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. I thought she was going. I thought we were going to go. How are we doing? 41%. Okay, let's go. Yep, we're going. Yep, cool. Ah, this is it. Look at this. Poetry in motion. Don't hit the tree. Don't hit the tree. Don't hit the tree. You missed the tree. Things are going great. Right, we'll follow it to the end, and then we will. Plenty of room. We're gonna have to get rid of some of these trees. They're a pain. Right. Right, we'll just get out here. Oh god, we've got the second trial now of trying to back this up for a second time. I think one was pushing our luck. The second time is going to be. It's the corn, yeah. Right, here we go. Slow, slow, slow. Sorry, concentrating like mad now. It's going off. It's going wobbly. Wait, hang on. I just had a thought. This is a side tipper, isn't it? Maybe, if we don't have a lag spike, maybe I can just rock in right close and it will trigger. Yes! Cheating. Cheating wins. Brilliant. One day, Taff, one day. Maybe. Formation farming, looking good. That wasn't too bad. Good evening, Red Kite, by the way. Oh, blimey, sorry, YouTube, I've missed you, and YouTube's gone crazy. Whoa! At least when I crash, you can see I'm not looking at the screen. I'm drinking, driving, and not paying attention. I'd be charged with reckless in control of a vehicle. Let me just park up here. And so many tractors. So little time. We're doing 82% here. Okay. YouTube. Prices decrease all the time. Yeah, I know. Forests are great for roosting, which is pigeon shooting. Oh, okay. Catch the pigeon. A bit of Dick Dastardly catching the old pigeon. The Wandering Monster. Meat farmers have a hard time to the most part, unless the cattle are either grass, reed, or feed raised. They can either make or break the market. Yeah. I think farming in general is struggling around the world. Everyone is putting great demands on farmers to produce more and more and more for cheaper. And you know, at the end of the day, the supermarkets determine the price of most of the goods. And a lot of the time, I used to work for a company years ago, and it was cheaper. So we were based in the east of England here, in East Anglia, and it was cheaper to bring chicken in from Brazil than it was to buy it from down the road because of the overheads of producing in this country. And you think, that's got to be wrong. That's got to be wrong, hasn't it? bringing chicken in from Brazil, other side of the world, and you worry that the quality of, I don't mean to disrespect any other country, but you don't know if they've gone through the same stringent health and well-being of the animal. I'm pretty sure the meat's fine. It's just the how was that animal raised and was it looked after correctly? Concerns. Farming is in trouble. Taff, have I ever been shooting? Yes, but not at animals. So my cousin, who now runs the horse riding stables, the livery, that used to be the cattle farm, hope you're keeping up, he used to represent Wales in the triathlon, and that was shooting, swimming, running and horse riding. It's not a triathlon then, is it? Heptathlon, beg your pardon. So yeah, I've done a lot of shooting against targets and stuff, but mainly pistol only. And you're talking pellets, not bullets. So that's pretty much all I've done, I think. Paintballing. I think that's it. A tough time at the moment. The last couple of years been tough, but yeah, I'm a Cardiff boy, so I support my local team. Although I don't live in Cardiff, clearly. I live on the other side of the country. I'd rather have fresh product, local, support your local farmers. Totally agree. Best stuff you can get around here is going to the weekly farmers markets. The meats you get and the cheeses you get. It's good stuff. Really is good stuff. Right, let's go on. What we got? We got 51%. Let's go and get a couple more lines done. Sounds a bit abusive, but we'll do that. So I always use the farming shop. Yeah, good on you. Yeah, it's it's one of these things. Also, labelling on. I don't want to go on and get my soapbox off and have a rant, but it would be better because we have the red tractor in the UK, which symbolises certain quality farms, and there's so many symbols on foods these days. There should be, and you have British produced meat, although it may not necessarily be British processed meat. I think they've got a label. It's got like the Union Jack on, which if you didn't look at it, you'd be convinced that it was probably grown in the UK and that kind of thing. But it's it's shipped in from abroad and then it's processed in the UK, which is not the same thing. But that's advertising for you, and it's cheaper bringing it in from Europe and places like that. But people are a lot more aware now in the UK because I think it was 2 years ago we get a lot of meat in from Eastern Europe and stuff, and there was there was a few scandals where horse meat was found in beef lasagnas and stuff like that in certain supermarket foods, and so since then there's been a whole crackdown on bits and pieces. So at least the awareness is getting a bit better now. Only shoot vermin such as rabbits and pigeons. That's cool. Whoa! That was a lag spike. That wasn't my driving. Right, I'll switch back to the other chat now. You don't have to pay for my videos. My videos are all free of charge. All I would ask, if you'd like to support, well, if you go to my webpage, there's a link down below on the Twitch page. There's in there on the webpage there is actually how to support the channel, and that means there are, if you want to donate, if you want to, obviously I don't want to. I never want to put a paywall. I do this because I enjoy doing it, and I want to share my gameplay and play with others and have fun. That's why I started doing this, not really to make money because I've got a job, and I don't want to put a paywall in anything. So that's why I want it to be accessible for as many people as possible. But it's like watching a video. If you can just sit through that 15 seconds of adverts, then skip. Brilliant. That supports me, and that's awesome. But yeah, never feel like, I hope no one ever feels like there's a reason to have to give me money or anything, because there's not at all. I do this because I enjoy doing it, otherwise I'd have never put so much time into it. I enjoy the banter, I enjoy the community, which, you know, I'm getting to know people from all around the world, discussing farm sim, discussing various games we play, and also I can talk about, you know, B17. People haven't heard or talked about B17 for years, but now people are playing it, and we can talk about people who enjoy playing it. It's awesome. Awesome, building that community feel. That's what's good about the internet, bringing people together. Is there any order the pro mods need to be downloaded in? Nope. Nope. You're just going to shove those files in the... Oh! Just shove those files in your mod folder, and you'll be good to go. Oh, missed. What's my real name? Do you know, I might run a competition to see if somebody can guess my real name. I actually worked, albeit very briefly, in a vegetable packing plant. Oh god, I bet that was tough work. Tractors and trucks bringing in produce right off the farms. How's the tree cutting in the multiplayer now? Have they improved it since the release? I believe they have. I haven't... Yes, I believe they have. But I also believe in the latest patch, which was like a month or so ago, they have also supposedly improved the netcode a little bit more. Multiplayer in general is a lot better than it used to be. Remember switching the tractor off? Guess I did. Because ETS 1.9 has a mod manager that you need to load them order, Okay, now did you check that the Pro Mods version is compatible with the latest beta update? It's worth checking, because if you've downloaded the 1.18, it may not necessarily be compatible with ETS Mods 1.19. Just something to keep in mind there. Welcome back, Jarek. Charlie, I'm not worried about eating horse meat, not fussed about eating horse meat, but the problem is I'm not telling it it's not beef. Exactly. I haven't got a problem with it. Have I had horse? No, I haven't eaten horse, actually. But, you know, people eat horse. You know, problem is people get very attached to things like, you know, horse people see as like a beautiful animal which people ride for leisure and stuff like that, which is true. But, you know, there's no harm using their product when the horses come to the end of their life, you know. And I wouldn't have a problem with that either, to be honest with you. It is just, you need to know what you're eating, especially in this day and age. Could I give you a hint? What, as to my name? It's not Taff. Taff's my nickname. Taff. So Taff, if anyone has never realised, it's a nickname for Welsh people. It's much like if you're from a certain part of London, you can be nicknamed a Cockney. If you're within, they call the Bow Bells, which are, you know, the sound of the Bow Bells ringing within a certain radius of the central London or East London, you can be called a Cockney, and you can wear cool blimey trousers and that kind of thing, and you know, have all those little stuff all over your clothes. If you don't know what a Cockney is, make sure you spell it right and Google it. It's just an East End Londoner. So Taff it's a river in Wales, and it runs through Glamorgan, through Cardiff. And if you're from Wales, and you live within a certain area of the Taff, you call it a taffy or a taff, and that's kind of a slang name the English used to give us. Thanks, English. So it's just a nickname for a Welsh person. There you go. Random fact that you didn't need to know. Thought I'd share. I was in the sharing mood. There you go. Let's set this going and then. Yes, because Paul tried it. Oh, sweet. Okay, fine. I don't know. Bear in mind, I have no idea how this new 1.19 mod manager works. I'm still playing 1.18. I'll probably upgrade to 1.19 soon. I'll have a look at it tomorrow, maybe. What's your favourite beer, Taff? My favourite beer of all time. As I said earlier, I've become more of a cider drinker. Oh, that's rubbish. But if I had to drink a beer, oh, it's not chore. You know, I don't. Oh no, not beer again. Or I'm drinking. Well, technically, I'm drinking Foster's Gold, which I'm actually quite enjoying. But it's a lager rather than a beer, isn't it? I'll probably go something, nothing too heavy. I like a nice, crisp, refreshing drink. So I would probably go. I used to drink a lot of Stella when I was younger. Can't stand the stuff now. What did I say? I'd probably go for something like a Corona, or is that a lager? A Corona, or I kind of like the San Miguel's. That kind of reminds me of old Spanish holidays of years long gone. Or something like a Kronenberg, something like that. To be honest, I'd drink pretty much anything. But if you are to ask me what kind of ciders I like, if I'm this side of the country, east of England, you tend to get in the UK, you tend to get sort of regional differences in the drinks and stuff when it comes to ciders. You can get the same ciders all around the country, but you tend to have predominantly certain areas favouring certain local-ish brews. So if I'm east of England, I'll go for an Aspall's. Aspall's cider is really nice. And if I'm to the west, then I would go for a Thatcher's Gold. And it's stonking bad headache the next day. Oh yeah. You should try ciders. If you're a beer drinker and you fancy something different, try cider. It's really refreshing and it's really nice and it's stronger. Not that's the thing. Drinking's not big or clever. I just enjoy it. Why didn't that pick up? I'm not full. Okay, didn't quite make that move. Okay, I can't get those. It's defeated me. What is your nickname for us English? Oh, I'll try to keep this clean. I just normally say, bloody English. Why have I stopped? Am I full? No, I'm not full. I'm just not picking up these little bits. Maybe it's just not registering them. No. Okay, fine. That's the majority of it done anyway. Good job. GG. GG, everyone. Beer falls in two types, ale or lager. Ale, okay, so we're talking ale, then maybe something like a Doom Bar. Doom Bar is quite nice. Quite like a Doom Bar. As a change, it's quite a thick drink. It's almost like drinking a bit of soup. But it's quite nice. Superbock. Yeah, I've heard of Superbock. National Beer of Portugal, which is 5.7. Oh, nice. Somersby. Okay, Somersby. Yeah, I heard of Somersby. Had a few Somersbys in my time. Chat's gone mad all of a sudden. Well, not mad, it's just blah 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 blah. I keep losing my place in the chat. I picked up my name from one almost extinct bird, the red kite, which is really common where I live. Beautiful animal. Most people seem to think a red kite is on the string though. No, being from Wales, the red kite is obviously when red kites were really endangered in Britain, and I know they're still reasonably rare, one of the only places you could see them was in Wales. So, beautiful animals, beautiful animals. Alright, let's just park this one up. And we'll get cracking in here. Oh, where's the combine? It's empty anyway. Cool. Bear in mind, if you update to 1.9 then download 1.18, it corrupts your game big time. I noticed that, and I'm just able to get back, trying to, as we speak. Oh, rubbish. Always back up your profile before you make any changes. That is probably the best bit of advice you could. Why am I doing this? I know I can just drive straight next to it. Will you use your face cam while recording vid? Oh god. Can't read and drive. While recording YouTube videos. Probably not. Because is it needed? Did you really want to see me? My face on YouTube? Well, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to probably just stick with Twitch for now. I've got a Microsoft HD. What is it called? Camera. It's a. Got to look down on my list of things. It's a LifeCam HD 6000. And it's very temperamental, so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I meant to last stream, not yesterday, but the stream before that, I meant to do it, but for whatever reason it wouldn't work. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. That cider you are talking about has got to be pretty similar to the aqua ales we have here. I think that's probably the same thing, mate. I think it is. If you Google it, there'll be plenty of guides online. Right, I'm not going to try and reverse this trailer into a bay. I'm just going to abandon it. I'm going to abandon it here. As he drops his weight on the floor. Well done. GG. Right. Oh, it's midnight. God blimey. I'm going to go a bit longer because I haven't finished my beer. So you'll probably get another 10-15 minutes of me. I'm sorry. But I can catch up on Charlie Doomba. I love that so nice. It is good, isn't it? It's a nice beer or ale. I'm not sure what it is, but it's nice. It's very tasty little drinking booze. This tree's got to go. It's just a pain, isn't it? Let's just get around that. Try and back it in. Best we can. Plunk against the tree. Look at me, I'm a one-man machine. Well, apart from Millpop, who's doing a certain job. Brilliant. Oh no, painkillers. Oh god. Sorry. Every time I read chat, my driving goes terrible. Yeah. Painkillers. I wasn't meant to as a really bad pun, but it is. I know. I've been on antibiotics before, and you know all your friends are drinking as well. And so, especially when it's hot, it's nothing like I don't drink to get drunk. I just drink just to chill out at the end of the day. Just have a couple of beers. Oh, just not every night. So I hasten to add. I don't have a drinking problem. I realise I like to drink, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't have a problem. Maybe I have a problem because I won't admit I have a problem, but I'm pretty sure I don't have a problem. If you follow me. You're a stout person. Oh, blimey. Stouts are a bit thick, aren't they? It's like Bovril. It's like you can put a spoon in and it stands up. I like a nice refreshing drink. That's why I like martinis. But martinis are lovely. Nice refreshing drink. Lovely. Are you all dressed up because of the face cam?
I hate this place.
Can't sit there with a beer and shirt off. I can't. No. Welsh Girl, 1971. Hello, it's lovely to. And Welsh Girl, you'll be pleased to know you didn't get your follow all duplicated like it has been doing all night. So, welcome, Welsh Girl. Please say hello, and chat will give you a warm welcoming reply. And it's nice to see another Welsh person here. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I already hate this place.
Oh,
Let's get out of here.
Spoke too soon. But at least that was separate rather than on top of each other, overlapping like it has been. But second welcome. I'm not a port drinker. I always give port away. I used to get gifted bottles of port, and I always used to give them away to my uncle. Because he liked port. Or my auntie liked port, so I used to give them to them. Cheap Christmas present, isn't it? Bottle of port. Anyway, are you all dressed up because of face cam? Can't sit there with beer and shirt off. No. No, I can't sit here with my... Because, you know, if I was to show you a bit of cleavage, then apparently I'd be violating Twitch's terms and conditions, and it would be enticing very vulnerable people into my stream, believe it or not. So, yeah. No, it's just a t-shirt. It's just nothing grand. I haven't put a suit on or a shirt on or anything. Can't drink at the moment. I've got to be up at 6 o'clock. Corn carting. Wow. Early morning. I shan't be getting up early tomorrow. Sunday. A day I deserve a lion. Although I won't, because my cat will be meowing its head off about 5:30. Well, that's a bit of a lie. About 7 at latest it comes in, screaming his head off, wanting to get his breakfast. Bless him. There. I have to wait 6 months to have an operation on the teeth. Ow. Ooh, I just don't like anything when people have operations on their mouths. It's just like, horrible. Not that it's going to hurt me, I just get all heebie-jeebies. I go into them on a massive ale fest that happens when I live each year. Where I happen? Literally, well, we have a lot of beer festivals this part of the world as well, as you can imagine. There's so many microbreweries this part of the world. It's brilliant. And it's so much fun trying out all the local brews. Some of them are god awful, pig swill, but some of them are really nice. I'm just, how big is this field and how small is this cultivator? Yeah. I might have a couple of days off the server and hopefully somebody does it for me. Blimey. A lot of work to be done. I need a wisdom tooth out. Oh, the Wandering Master. I wish you all the best with that. Ouch. Jarek's back. Hello, Jarek. Welcome back. Jarek, sorry. bit of barley harvesting. Yeah, they were harvesting around me today. I went out on the motorbike and I did see the first combines in the fields. They were doing wheat, I think it was. Was it? No, it was barley. They were doing the barley. Same as you. Yeah, I think barley probably ripens slightly earlier than wheat, does it? The wheat's still got a little bit of green around the edges and on the stem still. What's the name of that beer? Foster's Gold. It was on sale, and it's quite nice actually. I'm quite enjoying it. 4.8, chilled, filtered, for a clean, crisp taste. So it kind of it meets my requirements for a nice drink, clean and crisp and refreshing, and it's quite nice actually. I'm quite enjoying it. Welsh girl, hello again. I remember one breakfast stout. That thing could really fill you up, even tasted meaty. Ooh, sounds lovely. Not for me. Not for me. Taff, I downloaded the 68B Pro mods and still see 2 of the mods. Yes, so the actual file will contain 2 files, but if you go through the process, you should step 1 would be to create a profile. So if you go on that, go step 1, create your profile file and download that, and that will be your 3rd file. Oh, end is nigh, everyone. End is nigh. So that'll probably bring us nigh. Oh, I've missed bits. I'll blame that on somebody else. Sebastian! God, look how the size of this field. It's massive. I should have picked the smaller field to start cultivating, shouldn't I, really? But, no, I love this game. It's such a chilled out game. It's so relaxing. Especially after last night's stress-a-thon. I don't know. Palm of Evis, the Phantom gets a face. Yeah. Yeah. Probably more scarier than a Phantom, to be fair. Or any other ghostly ghoul. As I said, we'll put some counselling numbers for people around the world if they need to talk to somebody if they find themselves having night terrors after seeing my image. I do apologise in advance. This map is North Brabant 1.4 Final Edition. It's a big dairy farm in the Netherlands, which is pretty sweet. I'm playing this map on my YouTube Let's Play series, and I've really grown attached to it. I'm loving it. Also, really like the Culver Park Farm map. That's a sweet map as well. But this is on the. So I'm gonna have to stop. I can't stand that little row there. Missed. OCD. Sorry, everyone. There we go. That's why I don't do face cam. Cannot afford the lawsuits. Yeah. PST, post-stream trauma. It's a killer. It's a killer. I do worry. As I say, there are groups out there who will be able to talk to. And Baldikimo. That's the Russian map, isn't it? Is the best. It's alright. I like this map. I like Culver Farm. And if they ever re-release Glen Malore for Farm Sim 15, I'll be happy as Larry. And Larry, I can tell you, is one happy fella. Let's get this one line here. Would you stream Euro Truck, Taff? That would be fun stream. Yes, I will be. I have streamed Euro Truck in the past, actually. Reading and driving is a challenge. You watch Squirrel do it, and you realise how well he does. Because driving and streaming is a challenge. I'll hand it to him. I'll doff my cap. He does a good job. But yeah, I will do some Euro Truck actually. I wanted to do some multiplayer Euro Truck. We can all get in a big convoy and head off to some part of Europe, which would be good fun, I think. Obviously, we'll get a load of probably trolls trying to ram us off the roads.
I already hate this place. Let's get out of here.
Swedish Crack, hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Please say hello, and chat will give you a warm welcome in reply, and your name will probably pop up again in a second because it's duplicating everything tonight for some bizarre reason. No idea why. No idea why. But yeah, we will probably do a. Yeah, I think that would be quite fun if we get trolled on the multiplayer Euro Truck. We can have like convoy, and we can have like the big important loads in the middle, and we can have people running interference, taking people out. That'd be brilliant. It'd be hilarious. Or maybe not. It might be awful, but it might be. It's worth an experience, I think. Cobra Farm is probably my favourite. Yeah, it's a sweet map. It's a really sweet map. I love that map. Hello? There we go. Doubt they will be doing any wheat yet. Maybe some. Sorry, that moved. Maybe some forward rape. Yes. Oilseed rape. Yeah, they. Yeah, I think it was barley. I think you were right. It was barley. Is it me, or is the oilseed rape late this year? I'm pretty sure they usually around my area harvest that first, but it's still kind of hasn't gone that dry brown yet. It's kind of still a bit of it's flowered and the flowers are gone, but it hasn't completely dried. If you know what I'm talking about. My cousin brews two kinds of home brew. The first was a lighter midday drink, but a sweet crisp start and slightly toasted buttered finish. Ooh, that actually sounds quite delightful. Maybe I need to set up a PO box so people can send me brews from around the world and I can drink them on stream. No, that could. Then I would have a problem with drinking, I think. I think I would have to admit that then. Last night you got slaughtered by the raptors. I know. It was harsh. It was harsh. The second was a heavy port that was kind of like a dessert beer. Ooh. Keep my driving on course. Stay on target. It has chocolate and hazelnut. Starts with a caramel finish. Ooh. So that sounds more like it. Yeah, it sounds almost liqueurish, doesn't it? That sounds an interesting thing. I'm not sure. That sounds a little bit. I think I'd prefer the crispy sweet one to begin with. To be honest, but it's definitely worth a try by the sounds of it. Blah 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 blah. But I need more mods that I have at the moment to keep putting it off. Yeah, it's one of those things. It does have loads of mods, like the I can't think what it has, but yeah, it is worth getting them all though. The recommended mods and everything like that. It's a bit of a pain in the backside, and as I said, my mod folder now is about 9 gig. I hate to think what Beavis's mod folder is. That must be like 20 gig by all the mods he adds. His little spotlights and stuff as well. Well, he's probably really smart and deletes them afterwards. I'm not. I'm quite messy and just leave them in. Have I ever tried a shot called B52? No. No, I haven't. Some sort of is it some sort of reference to carpet bombing? Do you drink it, then you fall flat on the floor on the carpet? Is that what it is? Sounds dangerous. I'm honest. Yeah, they're not be harvesting Bailey. Yeah, I think it was Bailey. Barley. I'm thinking of Bailey's now. Stormrunner, hello, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are just coming to the end of the stream now because I'm out. Last dregs. Dregs are never nice, are they? Fun Beavers. I think they've got pretty good at kicking trolls from the multiplayer. Have they? That's good. I haven't been on there for a few months now. I downloaded the latest version client the other day, and I popped on for like 2 minutes just to make sure everything worked. Yeah, last time I was on, they had the winter mod on, which I thought was pretty cool. I like how they update it, so you know, in the winter you have the winter mod, and it's obviously quite basic, but I thought that was a nice touch. Woot, only just under an hour to finish this map download. Thank you so much, Uploader. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta love internet speed sometimes. Ooh, that dessert beer sounds great. Oh, we got another taker here. I will Derbyshire Studios. Yes, I will. There seem to be the requests seem to be a little bit slow coming through. I've got the mail account on my on an open browser next to me, and nothing's come through for the last 3 hours. So I think it's probably a bit of a log jam, and they'll probably filter around through the night. So I will accept them in the morning. So in about 8 hours, you will definitely be accepted if it's come through. And then in there'll be a link to the server, all the mods you need. Just beware, I will go in and edit that tonight after the stream. The Kern 2190 round baler and the Bretner hay wagon is no longer required. I've removed them from the server. So don't worry about downloading them, but I will scrap them in a second. Am I streaming tomorrow? What day is it? Sunday? No, probably not tomorrow. I've got no plans to stream tomorrow. Being a Sunday, I tend to go, Sunday afternoons I tend to go over to my parents' house. So I get at least, you know, Mum makes nice roast dinner. So what can I say? I've got to have one decent meal a week. So you should then, you know, it's preparing for the next day at work and, you know, chores and boring stuff. So probably not stream tomorrow. Anyway, you'll probably be wondering what Squirrel will do his trucking tomorrow. I would imagine. I imagine a lot of people who like this game will watch that. Oh, is Farm Sim a 32-bit app? Because you run into RAM limitation with too many mods. Missed a bit. Keep missing. Look at hiccups now. Don't fail me, body. Ran into too many mods and the Kerbal Space Program. Oh, really? 10 to 15 gigabyte in total for file FS mods, though separated into folders by server save game. Yeah, I've got that. I've got about 3 or 4 different mod folders for live stream, YouTube, other people's multiplayer servers. Yeah, it adds up. It's filling up my SSD, which is a bit frustrating, but it's one of those things. Ivorama, the leading ad won't play, so the stream won't load. In that case, not that I condone this, have you tried ad blocker to try and kick that out and get through? If not, hop over to you. Well, I'm going to be dropping off in literally 2 minutes anyway, but it's also on YouTube, although my audio and camera are not synced on YouTube apparently, so it's like a horribly badly dubbed film on YouTube. I see YouTube's having a moment. I don't know why. But it's good to see you anyway. Monster, yeah, I got to a point where I had it all nicely separated, and then I couldn't find which mod I was missing from one particular folder, so it was like copy all, dump. So I've got one mass folder, and then I've got a couple of separated folders as well. I really need to take my time to do some inventory housekeeping, to be fair. Oh, full SSD, such first world problems. I know, but it's a pain. It's a pain. Taff, is your name John? No. Taff, is your name John? No. Sorry, I lagged. No worries. Oh, a B52 is a coffee liqueur, then Bailey's, and hang on, the chat's just skipped. Blah 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 blah. Long Contrio and suck the shot with a straw and a quick. That fire. Hang on. So quickly that the fire doesn't burn the side because you sucked the. As a rule, I don't like drinks on fire because no. I've seen so many accidents with friends, and I've had some near misses with flaming drinks. I tend to go then down it. It's just so fun. Shut up. Good evening. Hello. How are you? Good to see you. Nate. Hello. 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 You guys have joined us just late. I'm literally going to. It's midnight now, so I'm literally gonna call it a day in a second. How did I miss that one little patch? I'll blame it on somebody else. Don't worry. I'll blame Beavis. Is it Steve? No, I'm not a Steve. Do I look like a Steve? His name is Theodore. I've got a nephew called Theodore, or Theo. It's not Theodore, but I thought Steve before. No, I'm not Steve. I'm not Steve. Gonna say laters now. Mother Nature has decided summer power killing storms is what we need. So thank you very much for the stream, Nightal. Thanks, Monster. Yeah, those damn. I hope that doesn't interfere with your download at all. That'll be a nightmare. I'm good, bro. Cool. Do I support the English Defence League? Not actively, no. Taff, is your name Charles? Nope. My grandfather's name was Charles. So you're getting close. Everyone's getting in, you know, they're reasonably close family names, as I say. Names in the family. What does my name start with? It starts with one of the letters in the English alphabet. You only got 1 in 26 chances. Come on, I'm not going to give it away because I might run a competition or something. Oh, I tell you what, let's I need to buy what we'll do before we go, we'll just buy a washer, we'll put it in the washer station so people can clean the vehicles. Oh, we'll do that now actually. Otherwise people will accuse me of being a messy pup. I want to put that near. Can't place it there. Can I place it there? Can't place it there. Yes, I can. I placed it there. I want to get near the tap. How about there? Yes. Okay, good. You liked it. Right, let's just back this up. Give it a quick rinse. It did save. Good. See, we got a little washing bay here, which is nice. We've got the drainage. We've got a brush to wash up all the slop down, you know, wash it down the drain, and we've got a tap here and a bin or bucket. Cool. Alright, let's give this a quick rinse before we last job of the day. and I reject the blame. Alright, we'll blame a kick then. Why not? Taff, did you see my massive paragraph on why you see much more barley? No, I didn't. Hang on, I'll have to scroll. Oh, I can't get onto that screen because it's paired with the gamer screen, so it's not quite clean. My mouse is stuck on this screen, so I've paired it. Otherwise, I lose my mouse mid-game, and I'm forever looking for it. Is your name Richard? No, I'm not Richard. Josh? No, I'm not a Josh. Is it Darwin? No, I'm not Darwin. Oh, the mystery continues. Come on, you've seen my face tonight. I can't give away all my secrets. I don't have that many. Oops. Went back into the wall. That'd be embarrassing. It's not if anyone's watching. Alright, let's just park this up nice and neatly. Swedish Crack, see you later, bud. Thanks for joining. Have a good one. See you later, Beavis, if you're off as well. Oh, I bet park the tractor up rather than just driving it randomly. Find a bay. There's a bay over here. The door open, that'll do. Lovely. Is it Willoughby? No, it's not Willoughby. It's a good name, that. I like Willoughby. Handbrake on. Brilliant. Let's shut up shop. Sweetness. Right, there we go, guys. That's a couple of hours done. We've done quite a bit of work, actually. We've got 11 grand in the old bankaroo. And we have not only... Where's my mouse? Mouse, there we are. We have managed to... So we've managed to harvest the wheat from field 5 and the corn from field 7. Collect all the straw from field 5, which is now in the storage area. And we're just cultivating field 7. As you can see. We've got 2 more cornfields to harvest, and we've got a sugar beet harvest to do, but we don't have any sugar beet. So what we need to do is get the corn done, get that sold with the wheat, and see if we can get enough money to buy some beet stuff, the beet header and the beet chopper or harvester, and then we can at least get that sorted as well. So I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you ever so much for joining me this evening. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. What's Taff's next name? Find out next week on the most boring game on the planet. Yes. It's not for everyone, but I do indeed enjoy it. Is it Eric? No, it's not Eric. Is it Billy? No, it's not Billy. Okay, that'll do for tonight. You've had your chances. Is it Aiden? No, it's not Aiden. That's it. Last one. You won't say, will you? If you get it, I'll tell you. But I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. The requests for membership, I will, if they come through, when they come through, I will update and approve them. You got the list of mods and stuff needed. I will remove the 2 mods you no longer need, and I think that is everything. Yes, I think it is. So thanks for watching, everyone. Is it Maximilian? No, it's not Maximilian. Oh, the reason you see much more barley is because the EU makes farmers all grow 3 crops, so have to do barley as well as wheat and oilseed rape. Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. So anyway, thank you ever so much, everyone. Been a pleasure with your company as always. You make it the stream what it is, and I do appreciate that. As always, take care, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, guys. And now I've got to wait to find the button. Bye.